Shychensky. I am a national security officer with the Russian Federation. About 5 days ago, I received a phone call from His Excellency President Medvedev. He asked me to come over and I meet with him and His Excellency the Prime Minister Vladimir Putin. Apparently there are certain problems which we have to deal with, and I would like to do this in the most respectful fashion that can be affordable possible. I explain to you the nature of our problem that we have right now. Usually, different governments around the world, we install certain Intel chips into telephones. These are little devices. These are distributed across the world. They could contain any kind of information. Sometimes it could be top criminals. It could be perhaps just a little piece of information that is stored and kept. But these are government files. But that is not the issue. Here we are dealing with a particular phone. I explain to you what exactly happened. As it turns out to be, and as the government of my country made me to understand, Italian-born Cameroonian Ismond Morfa, he lost a Samsung Instinct S30 phone, serial number KVN898221OP. This phone was lost last week Thursday. He lived in the Greensboro area of the United States of America. Now let me make this very clear to all those who are listening to this message. If you have seen, heard, noticed, or as much as smelled any suspicious activity concerning a phone as I have here described to you, you are immediately advised to report whatever you know to the nearest police station around you. If you are keeping the phone, let me make this very clear to you. This goes out to my sacred heart, guys. You and I will take a journey to hell and back. Well, I also come to understand that this Ismond Morfa also goes by an alias of as Mundo, or simply Mundo. I say this so nobody should have an excuse over their mere identification mismatch. I repeat, if you are keeping that phone or you know something about its whereabouts and you are not releasing this information and making it available to those concerned, know that you are in possession of the names of 5 top Russian ex-convicts presently in hiding. So it will be in your own very best interest to turn that information over to the authorities. I am working very hard and in collaboration with law enforcement officers, including the FBI. You see, as my government made me to understand that we work together, this job can be very shorter and we can achieve our goal in a very, very little amount of time. So I expect that we all work together and that will be done away with. Next over is about this case of the Russian spies that were found. I don't know, it is weeks or months ago, something like that. I was busy doing something else, taking care of other business, but I heard about it. It is funny for me to imagine that some people still think that the Russians have spies running around. No, these are just idle renegade people who have nothing to do. And when they get caught, they use the name of the Russian government. Let me make this very clear to you. My president and his government don't have time for jokes. We do not have time to play around. You see, that is the problem with some people. You always look for something to blame. No. These are people who have nothing to do, and soon they say KGB, soon they call this and call that. And some people think that the KGB still exists. I laugh at you. KGB is history. Those are mistakes of the past, which cannot be possibly repeated. Well, I thank you very much for your time. I would like to say good luck to everybody in this little mission of ours. I hope it ends as soon as possible. God bless the United States of America. God bless the Russian Federation. Спасибо. До свидания.